You wait right here. I'm gonna show you something.
Okay.
Halle Berry is a Hollywood actress, former model, and beauty queen. The actress has many outstanding works to her name, which brought her multi-million-dollar royalties and prestigious awards. But luck was not always on her side. In this video, we'll be telling you about the ups and downs of this stunning beauty. Halle Berry, how Catwoman lives and what she spends her millions on. Maria Halle Berry was born on August 14, 1966 in Cleveland, Ohio. Her father, Jerome, was African American, while her mother, Judith, was of English and German descent. The girl's parents worked in a psychiatric clinic, but soon her father changed jobs, becoming a bus driver while her mother kept working as a nurse. At the time of Halle's birth, the family was already raising a 2-year-old daughter, Heidi. For Jerome, this marriage was the second. He had a 7-year-old daughter, Renee, from the previous one. However, the man failed to build a happy family with Judith as well. In 1970, the couple divorced because of domestic violence. Jerome beat his wife daily, often in the presence of children. After the divorce, Judith and her daughters breathed a sigh of relief and never spoke to him again. The sisters don't even know what happened to their father afterwards. Interestingly enough, the future actress received her middle name in honor of a local landmark, Halle's department store. When the girl turned 5 years old, her mother decided to officially swap her first and second names, and since then, everyone calls her Halle, not Maria. The actress encountered racism in early childhood. After the divorce, the family moved to Oakwood Village, a mostly African-American suburb of Cleveland. There, the girl went to school and classmates looked with contempt at her white mother, believing Halle was adopted. But 3 years later, when the Berrys moved to Bedford, inhabited primarily by white people, Halle began to feel uncomfortable. However, the girl not only coped with the pressure of society, but also managed to become a leader. At school, she was the head of the class, the captain of the cheerleading squad of the local football team, the editor of the school newspaper, an excellent student, and even the queen of prom. At the age of 17, the future actress fell in love for the first time. Her boyfriend was local young man LaShawn Boyd, whom she dated for a year. Interestingly enough, at the time of their acquaintance, Berry did not know how to kiss, which made her very nervous. So the day before the first date, she went to her best friend to practice on her. After graduating from high school, Berry got a job as a cashier in the children's department store at Higbee's department store. But she didn't work there long because she went to college to study journalism. At the same time, Halle participated in all kinds of beauty contests and was quite successful. She won Miss Teen All-American 1985 and Miss Ohio USA in 1986. This gave her the opportunity to fight for the title of the most beautiful girl in the USA. In 1986, Berry took part in the Miss USA pageant where she received the highest score from the judges at the interview stage. By the way, that was the first time she announced her intention to become an actress. As a result, the girl won second place and received the right to represent the country at the Miss World contest. Curiously, Berry became the first African-American participant to represent the USA at this contest. Then, the American girl managed to reach the final stage and became the 5th Vice Miss. After returning home, Halle decided to pursue a modeling career full-time, even dropping out of college. But things were not all smooth. Because of her short stature, 5'5", they didn't want to take her to the shows, and she had to do mostly commercials or photo shoots. In addition, the dream of an acting career did not leave her. That's why in 1989, she went to New York, where she had more opportunities to break into the film industry. In the new city, Berry attended all kinds of auditions, but they were unsuccessful. In addition, she was sorely short of money, which is why Halle ended up in a homeless shelter. But by the end of the year, luck smiled upon the girl and she got a role in the TV series Living Dolls. But as soon as she took up serious work, new troubles appeared. During the filming, Berry fell into a coma and was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Fortunately, the fee she received allowed her to improve her financial situation and focus on her health. In the same year, Halle began dating dentist John Ronan. This relationship lasted 2 years. A few years after the separation, the man sued the ex, demanding repayment of his loans, which he allegedly took to help build her career. The judge found his claims groundless and closed the case. After appearing in several other obscure series, Berry moved to Los Angeles where she played the role of an addict in the movie Jungle Fever.
Get shit in your mouth, shit. You smoke this.
Give me a light, goddamn.
Take this goddamn light. Can't you
better hurry your ass or you better come back money.
go.
Preparing for this role, the actress refused to take a bath for 2 weeks and spent some time communicating with real drug addicts. Her efforts were not in vain, and this role was a real breakthrough in her career. In the same year, other films starring Berry were released: the comedy Strictly Business, the drama series Knots Landing, and the action movie The Last Boy Scout. After the release of the latter, the girl shocked the public by admitting that during one of her relationships, she became a victim of abuse. A man broke several ribs and damaged her eardrum, which caused her to lose 80% of her hearing in her left ear. However, she never disclosed the name of the offender. During that period, Berry had short relationships with musician Christopher Williams and actor Wesley Snipes, so all suspicions fell on them. A few years later, tired of the public pressure, Christopher stated that he had never hurt Halle, and her accusations were more likely aimed at Wesley. In 1992, Halle played one of the main roles in the film Boomerang, where her partner on the set was Eddie Murphy, with whom, by the way, she allegedly had a fling.
Do you want to have like a lot of kids when you get married?
Oh, I want a huge family. At least 10 children.
10 children?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a family. That's like a African village.
For her work in this film, Berry received her first nomination for the MTV Movie Award, namely Best Breakthrough Performance and Most Desirable Female. After the release of Boomerang, the actress met baseball player David Justice, who was a fan of her work. The man charmed Halle so much that instead of an autograph, she gave him her phone number. After 6 months of relationship, the girl proposed to her boyfriend, and on New Year's Eve 1993, the couple got married. After that, her filmography was replenished with the miniseries Alex Haley's Queen, the comedy CB4, the drama Fatherhood, the action movie The Program, and the family comedy The Flintstones, for the role in which Halle was nominated for the Saturn Award as the Best Supporting Actress and for the MTV Movie Award as Most Desirable Female. In 1995, Berry played the main role in the melodrama Solomon and Sheba, and also appeared as a former drug addict in the drama Losing Isaiah. And a year later, the portfolio of her works were replenished with the comedy Race the Sun, the thriller The Rich Man's Wife, and the action movie Executive Decision, starring Kurt Russell and Steven Seagal.
I don't understand. How does threatening these people have anything to do with your cause, whatever it is?
Perhaps it's not your place to understand. Just be patient. It will all be over very soon.
Initially, the actress turned down the role in the latter film, but when she was offered a fee of $1 million, she agreed. At the same time, the media learned about the separation of Halle and her husband. At first, the couple was happy, but soon David became physically abusive towards his wife. After one of these fights, the girl was so depressed that she was going to commit suicide, but fortunately, she changed her mind. In the summer of 1997, the couple officially divorced, after which the court prohibited Justice from approaching Berry, yet the man denied all the accusations of his ex-wife. After breaking up with her husband, Halle was in a short relationship with actor Shamar Moore, who previously dated singer Toni Braxton, but according to him, Berry became his first true love. Meanwhile, Halle's filmography was replenished with such works as the TV series Frasier, the comedy BAPS, the melodrama The Wedding, as well as the dramas Why Do Fools Fall in Love and Bulworth, for the role in which she was praised by critics. In 1999, Halle starred in the comedy Welcome to Hollywood and in the biographical drama introducing Dorothy Dandridge, which tells the story of the first African-American actress nominated for an Oscar. While preparing for filming, Berry discovered an interesting fact. She and Dorothy were born in the same Cleveland maternity hospital. This project was very important to Berry, so she also acted as an executive producer. The film received critical acclaim, and the actress herself was awarded an Emmy, a Golden Globe, and a Screen Actors Guild Award for her role. In 2000, the girl appeared as the mutant superhero Storm in the sci-fi movie X-Men.
Can't do this alone.
Who's gonna help me? You? So far, you've all done a bang-up job.
Then help us. Fight with us.
Fight with you? Or join the team? Be an X-Man? According
to some reports, her fee then amounted to $1 million. In the same year, Berry got into trouble. She was driving a car, ran a red light at an intersection, collided with another car, and fled the scene. During the trials, the actress was sentenced to 3 years of probation, a fine of $13,500, and to 200 hours of community service. In 2001, Halle got married for the second time. Her fiancé was musician Eric Benet. They had been dating for 2 years. Interestingly enough, the story of their acquaintance is similar to the previous marriage, but this time Berry was a fan of her future husband, not the other way around. In the same year, the film Swordfish was released. This movie was included in the list of her best works and brought her a fee of $2.5 million. Initially, they planned to pay her $2 million, but since Berry appeared naked for the first time in this film, which was psychologically difficult for her, it was decided to pay another $500,000. Then, the actress starred as the wife of an executed murderer in the drama Monsters Ball.
Only reason I'm here, so you could say goodbye to your son.
Okay.
I've been coming here for damn near 11 years, Lawrence.
She liked the script so much that she agreed to cut her fee to $600,000 to help the producers fit into the budget. The film received high reviews from critics, and Halle herself won many film awards, the main of which was the Oscar. Berry became the first African-American actress to receive this award. At the ceremony, she dedicated the victory to another African-American woman, Dorothy Dandridge, who at one time almost got the award. The dress Berry wore that night was voted the best dress in the history of the ceremony. In 2002, Halle played a Bond girl in the film Die Another Day, in which Pierce Brosnan played Agent 007. For her role in this film, the actress was nominated for several film awards and also earned $4 million. The following year, Berry appeared in the sequel to the X-Men franchise and in the thriller Gothika, for her role in which she was nominated for an MTV award, while her fee amounted to $6 million. Interestingly enough, the production of the film was delayed for 8 weeks because during the filming of one of the scenes, Halle's partner in the film, Robert Downey Jr., accidentally broke her arm. In 2004, the actress played the main role in the film Catwoman, which received negative reviews from critics and also failed at the box office with a huge budget of $100 million, of which $14 million went to the actress.
You boys thought you could come in here and steal all these beautiful things? What a perfect idea.
For her role in this film, Berry won the Golden Raspberry Anti Award for Worst Actress. Yet she withstood the blow with dignity and was one of the few actresses who dared to come in person to collect the unwanted prize. In 2005, the media learned about Halle's divorce from the second spouse. In fact, the marriage had been bursting at the seams for several years because of Eric's constant infidelities. Subsequently, the man was diagnosed with sex addiction, and he even underwent treatment, but Berry could not forgive him. After breaking up with Benet, the actress had a relationship with model Gabriel Aubry, who was 10 years younger than her. However, this time, she didn't want to tie the knot. In the same year, the girl voiced one of the characters in the animated film Robots and also starred in the drama Their Eyes Were Watching God, produced by Oprah Winfrey. For the main role in that film, Halle was nominated for an Emmy and a Golden Globe. Then her filmography was replenished with such works as the sequel to the franchise X-Men The Last Stand, the thriller The Perfect Stranger with a fee of $10 million, and the drama Things We Lost in the Fire.
Those are my kids. And I don't need you or anybody else telling me how to raise them.
I know that.
You need to get your stuff, and you need to go.
In 2007, the actress was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and also established herself as one of the highest-paid actresses of the decade. The following year, Halle took a short break from her career due to a joyful event. At the age of 41, the actress gave birth to a daughter from Gabriel Aubry, who was named Nala. At first, there was harmony in the family, but 2 years later, the couple separated. She accused her ex of abuse, adding that the man also made racist remarks about her. In 2010, Berry played the main role in the drama Frankie and Alice, for which she was nominated for a Golden Globe, and the next year she appeared in the melodrama New Year's Eve. In 2012, Halle starred in the science fiction action movie Cloud Atlas and in the thriller Dark Tide, on the set of which she had a fling with Olivier Martinez. However, having started a new relationship, Berry didn't resolve problems with the previous ones. At that time, a custody battle unfolded between the actress and the father of her daughter. Halle wanted to take Nala to France, where she planned to live with Martinez, but Aubrey didn't give consent, which once led to a physical altercation between the men. During the court proceedings, the girl's parents did manage to come to an agreement. Nala remained with her mother, but Halle was forced to pay her ex $16,000 a month in alimony, though she later managed to cut that amount in half. In 2013, Halle moved with her daughter to France, where a wedding with Olivier took place in the summer. And a few months later, she gave birth to her husband's son, who was named Maceo. However, this time the marriage was short-lived. In 2015, the couple filed for divorce while maintaining a friendly relationship. Meanwhile, things have also been complicated in the actress's career. In 2014, she was nominated for a Golden Raspberry Award for her role in the comedy Movie 43, while she was one of the contenders for the Saturn Award as Best Actress for the thriller The Call.
Listen, Josh, the most important thing to remember about this job is this. Stay emotionally detached. Don't get too involved in your PR's crisis. What's PR stand for? Person reporting? Right.
Berry also starred in the sequel to the franchise X-Men Days of Future Past, the TV series Extant, the thrillers Kidnap and Kings, as well as in the spy action comedy Kingsman: The Golden Circle. In 2017, Halle began dating hip-hop producer Alex da Kid, but the following year, the couple broke up. In 2019, the actress starred in the action movie John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, and the following year she appeared in the drama Bruised, where she also tried herself as a director and received good reviews. At the same time, a bright streak began in the actress's personal life. She began dating musician Van Hunt and admitted that this time she finally found the one. Now, Berry keeps on starring in movies, and 2022 pleased fans with her role in the sci-fi action film Moonfall. The filming of the sci-fi drama The Mothership and the spy thriller Our Man from Jersey has also been completed, and the horror film Motherland is in pre-production. To date, Halle's fortune is estimated at $90 million, which includes film royalties and advertising contracts. Back in 1996, Halle signed her first contract with the cosmetics company Revlon, earning $3 million a year, but after receiving the Oscar, she demanded to increase the payment to $5 million. According to some reports, she now earns $10 million annually. Berry also advertised the Versace Spring and Summer collection in 2006 and the Harry Winston jewelry line in 2007. In addition, the actress has released her own collection of lingerie and fragrance Wild Essence, in the advertising of which she starred personally. Halle has repeatedly been included in the list of the most beautiful and sexy women on the planet, but she also has imperfections in her appearance. The celebrity is known to have 6 toes on her right foot. This defect is easy to fix surgically, but Berry decided not to do it. Halle and her family live in a mansion in Malibu, which she bought in 2004 for $8.5 million. The 5,000 square foot house includes 3 bedrooms, a large kitchen, a mini bar, and a spacious living room. Almost every room has access to balconies, which are equipped with everything you need to relax, but the best feature of the house is a jacuzzi on the roof of the house and private access to the beach. At the beginning of her career, Berry lived in the Hollywood Hills, where in 1994 she bought a house for $1.6 million. The 4,300 square foot mansion includes 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a model kitchen, and a spacious living room with access to a loggia and a swimming pool surrounded by a beautiful garden. In 2006, she sold this property for $4.15 million. The Hollywood star also owns a house in Beverly Hills, which she bought in 2001 for $2.3 million. This cozy French Province-style cabin includes 2 bedrooms, kitchen, dining room, and living room with a fireplace. Outside, the mansion is surrounded by fountains and beautiful gardens with recreation areas, which makes it absolutely fabulous. Several luxury cars were spotted in Halle's garage: a $41,000 Lexus RX 400h Hybrid, a Lincoln Navigator, a Honda CR-V, and an Aston Martin V8 Volante. To date, the actress's filmography includes more than 70 films. Which is your favorite movie starring Halle Berry?
Thanks for the party. I had fun.
If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything interesting.